Welcome back. We're here with Keith Jude from Hilton Head Securities. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Got gadgets again, but today we're going to talk about motion detection and a little bit about that. Maybe tell our viewer that doesn't really know the basics of how it works and go from there.
Sure. In a burglar alarm, in a residential application, a lot of times we use motion detection to strategically detect the presence of a person in that room without having a sensor on a window nearby or something like that. And sometimes we use it as layers. There'll be sensors on the doors and windows, and there'll be motion detection also. But the way it works is motion detection, can't talk today. Motion detection like this is a passive infrared motion detector. So what it does is it looks at the heat in a room, and when a person walks in there, it can detect their contrast of their body heat and sense it that way. It can also not detect small animals.
Okay, so on this one, what size of an animal could I have? Like if I have a certain animal, what's the weight limits on, I guess, on some of these motion detectors?
Yeah, pet immunity it's called.
Okay.
So if you've got a pet that's less than 40 pounds and you want them to be able to walk around while you have the security system on, then 40 pounds is
like a cat?
Right here.
What's the cat?
Yeah, a cat or a small dog.
Okay.
This model here will do one up to 100 pounds.
Okay. And then you have this, looks like a kind of a flying saucer.
Yeah, it does.
So,
this is a motion detector that gets mounted on a ceiling. And instead of like these seeing out into a room, this sees all around.
So what's the difference between kind of like this? This is your just as a kind of a certain directional, where this would, you could probably possibly use this in a room where you have a room and a hallway that you want to cover a whole space all at once.
Right, like a front hallway and a foyer and a dining room all in one area, and you want one detector that can see in all of them from one central point. That's what that's for.
Okay, and this is also good in case you want to leave some windows open. You have your doors monitored, but you want to leave your windows open and let some air in, and if for some reason they come in, this would be picking up that intrusion of some type of thing.
Yeah, you can use it that way as long as when you open a window, you're not letting the motion detector see outside.
See outside, okay.
Because it can't see through glass.
Right, okay. Is this something also you want to stay away from, like showers or kitchens or anything like that, or is that like a myth? No,
kitchens are no problem with this kind of detection.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if like somebody's cooking something or anything. I guess, well, you wouldn't be having it on if you're cooking.
You wouldn't have it on, that's right.
We also talked about something really cool, because it's hot out, people are swimming and but you have detection for out of patios and maybe pool areas. So maybe elaborate a little bit about this. This is totally new to me. I've never heard about this.
Yeah, this is called a pulsed infrared beam detector. And it's got two parts. One is the reflector part, and this is the emitter part. So these two devices get lined up 100 feet away, 200, up to 200, they make bigger ones even, that when something comes in front of them, in between them, then it triggers an alarm. So what people use that for is if you have a beach walk and you don't want folks coming up using your patio or swimming in your pool, then you can use this to detect them, and then that can create a series of events, like a voice warning from a ground speaker.
Okay.
You violated a protected area, leave immediately.
I know we're running a little tight, but you can use it also smartphone, all that. If you want to get that information more, talk to Keith Jude at Hilton Head Security. He can come out and protect all your needs.
Thanks.